Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we are going to be answering the question, do they miss you? And what are the chances? What are the energies around them reaching out to you? So this is going to be for those of you who are in separation with somebody, or if you are kind of in challenge, right? Like maybe, there's been an issue between the two of you. Maybe there's been a disagreement, a fight, and you guys have just been a little bit silent, or maybe they've been in and out. Maybe there's a little bit of contact. So this is for everybody, regardless of where you are on your journey in terms of what is the level of contact between you and your person. So if you are new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's part of this family. You know how much I adore all of you guys. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. So make sure you do hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Join this incredible community. Get active in the comments. You will see that everyone is very supportive of you and the journey that you are on. So today I have 3 beautiful options for you, along with crystals to help you make your selection. So please be reminded that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you. Take what does, leave the rest. However, if you're at that place where you are tired of general readings, you need to know what is going on in your unique journey with your special person, because you might just be at that place where there's a separation, or there's been major challenges, you don't know where you stand, you feel really emotionally exhausted, and you need answers and guidance from spirit. So if you're at that place, I recommend you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers that. Why? Because I love connecting with all of you on video call in person. It's very healing, it's very transformative, and spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. So I also offer video recorded readings. So you can go to livetarot.com/readings and you can see my entire menu right there. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into your choices. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take what resonates for you. So for group number 1, we have All is Connected with the Tiger's Eye. And oh yeah, so I tried to stay, because fall here in the United States is my favorite season. So I have a little bit of a fall theme here going just to celebrate that fall is here. So some of these have these beautiful, leaves on them. Okay, so All is Connected and the Tiger's Eye. For group number 2, we have Change of Seasons and Pyrite. And for group number 3, we have Protective Nest and the Red Jasper. All right, so go ahead and make your choice. We'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose All is Connected, as well as this Tiger's Eye. Let's take a look at, do they miss you? How are they feeling? And then we'll take a look at what would they say to you. And then we will end with what are the energies around them reaching out to you. So we have the Empress, which tells me yes, they do miss you. I think your presence in their life was was very, very big. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting energy coming through here. It's, I feel like this person right now is really caught in between some sort of third party situation, because we are getting two feminine energies. So if you are watching this is a special message for those of you who are watching for a masculine. You see a masculine here kind of trapped, okay? Trapped between a Queen of Pentacles energy and an Empress energy. Okay, so this is why I feel like it's coming up quite literally, okay? Now, for some of you, it doesn't even have to be romantic. This other energy, if you are the feminine and you know that there is another feminine energy that is blocking or making this relationship difficult, it could also be a mother energy. It could be a mother figure energy. It could be a current spouse or a past spouse. It could be a current relationship they're in. It could be a past relationship that is still haunting them. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of different journeys coming through here. But I feel like ultimately the main issue here is, do they miss you? Yes. But they are also feeling very trapped in whatever situation they are in. Now, for some of you, this is like this, this figure being behind bars and trying to open up those bars really does show us that your person, through their missing you or through them not being able to fully be in your life at the moment, they are trying to pull those bars apart. Okay, they are trying to escape. Now, for some of you, I feel like there's two energies. There's an escape that is very physical and literal, like this person needs to literally escape from another situation. So it's very real, it's very material. It's literally them having to leave a place they're at, leave a relationship they're in. It's very physical, right? It's a concrete action with a concrete other person here. Now, for others of you, I feel like this Seven of Wands and this energy of them being trapped is very mental. Okay, so take it as it resonates for your situation. Some of your people are very trapped mentally somewhere in some sort of a dark place, in some sort of a place that they can't get out of. And for some of you, that dark mental place comes from their past, right? So they've either had abandonment issues with a mother figure, okay? Because I feel like that is also coming up very strongly here. They've had some sort of rejection or abandonment from a mother figure that has set them on a different path in life. And that's made them have a very hard time opening up and receiving love. You know, it's like it's made them feel very much like, do I deserve love? Is it my fault? You know, what did I do wrong? Can I even be able to love and give love back to somebody? Would I be a good partner? I feel like this person has a lot of doubts. Okay, there's a lot of resistance and doubts within them that may come from these past experiences from this person. Like I said, it's a mental prison. Okay, for some, it's more of a physical space that they are trapped in. Whether that physical space just means that they are trapped in a bad marriage, they're living under the same roof with somebody, or like they're with someone, but it's more like a roommate situation where it's like there's no relationship between them and that person, but they're stuck there. Like it would take a lot of strength to physically leave that situation. That's why we're getting them. You see how I feel like that's why we're getting them here, like opening up some of the bars, but not fully opening up the bars to the point where they can actually escape, right? So I always feel like this person is in the process. They desire to get out. They're trying to get out. They are I feel like for some of you, they're desperate to get out. There's a desperation, like, how can I escape? How can I escape? And we're also getting the word love on this person's heart, right? So it's almost like they are trapped in a place they don't love, but their love is with you, right? So they have to escape this prison to come to you, whether it is mentally, emotionally, or physically, or all of the above. Now, I feel like you represent this Empress's energy. Okay, and so you don't have to be necessarily a feminine watching for your masculine. You could be the masculine who is stuck like this, right? You could be this person, or you could be one of these people. But I feel like also, if you are the feminine watching this, I feel like your person sees you as this Empress energy. Like you have given them the dream of something more. You have shown them more of what the world could be. The Empress energy is so beautiful because it's all about abundance. It's all about creation. It's all about opportunity. And I feel like this person has, before they fell in love with you, I feel like they have felt very stifled, right? Like they felt like they have no place to go, no opportunity in front of them, no abundance of options. Like I feel like you have brought forth a whole new world for this person. You've brought an abundance of love, joy, possibilities, dreams. This person feels like they can dream again, as in they can feel like, because I feel like at some point they shut down their whole desire to dream of a better life. They shut down their expectations or desire that life could be better, that they could have love, they could have something beautiful. I think they had given up to a certain extent, to a certain point, and there's something about you with this Empress's energy that has opened up possibilities again, that makes them feel like they have a choice, that makes them feel like they can break free from whatever prison that they feel like they're in. And I do feel for many of you, it is a prison that is everything, physical, mental, emotional, in every way. Okay, so Seven of Wands, I feel like they're also going to have to, they've realized that if they have lost you, or if they're in the process of losing you, if you are no longer reaching out to them because they may be in some sort of other situation here, they're also realizing that they're going to have to really channel more power within themselves to stand their ground. Because Seven of Wands is also about having conviction, standing your ground, doing what is right for you, not being afraid of what's gonna come to you from that, right? Like having the courage to step up. So I feel like this is the thing. I feel like this person has definitely been struggling with procrastination. There has been a delay on this union or reunion between you and this person because of their concerns or fears around what would happen if they stood their ground, if they fought back in whatever situation they're in right now. For some of you, I feel like your person is in some sort of situation where they can't be with you, but they haven't had the strength to fight it, to fight that situation, or stand up for themselves, or demand their rights, or demand their own happiness. They have not done that. They've procrastinated, they've delayed and delayed. They may have had a lot of excuses, and what they talked about is that it's a concern, right? Like, I'm concerned about this, I'm concerned about that. Like they may have had a list of excuses, and you may have become very disappointed and very heartbroken over this person because you could see through them, and you felt like they were making excuses. You felt like they were making excuses to delay. They were making excuses to keep you in their life without making a decision. So that is something I think that this person is also ashamed about, or like they're understanding that, this whole like, I'm concerned about this, and that is not going to fly forever. Okay. It gets old. It gets stale very quickly. And you get to a point where it's like, you know what? You have to have the guts to stand up. You have to have the guts to stand up and claim love, claim what you want. See, because there's something here about you being this person's home when it comes to their heart and their emotions. But yet for some of you, this person is living physically in a house or a place with somebody else. Okay, there's somebody else here in some way. Now, again, it could be family, it could be a spouse, it could be a partner, it could be anybody. But I feel like this person truly misses you because they feel like you are their real home, and they want to build a home with you. And I feel like that also goes back to this Empress's energy. That, to me, this is also very much the energy of wanting to create a home, create a life, create a family, right? So I feel like this person is in a lot of pain right now because, if they're still living kind of in that prison, if they feel very, very held back from what they really want, their physical space is not good for them. They're not feeling safe. They're not feeling secure. They're not feeling good in whatever physical space they're in. And they want to build or create a home with you because they feel like you are their sense of home. But see, they are also realizing that like attracts like. See, if you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So I feel like this person is starting to see also that they are the ones who are attracting whatever it is that is blocking them to them. This is very much about, like, to me, it's a law of attraction energy, right? The more you are willing to stay stuck in this prison of whether it's the prison of your mind or whether it's the prison of a bad relationship or a bad living situation, you are attracting, the more you're accepting it, the more you're not standing up for yourself, the more you're not willing to stand up and take charge, own your own power, the more you're going to attract the same. Okay? So I feel like this person is definitely living through the same cycle over and over again. The more they don't stand up for themselves, the more they don't make a decision, the more they procrastinate, the more they delay, the more empty promises they make, the more they are attracting exactly what they don't want, which is that other situation. The more they are just getting stuck in that situation and definitely not moving forward from it. Okay, so that's a huge issue that this person needs to deal with. So let's see. First, we're going to see what they would say to you from their higher self, and then we're going to look at, are they going to take action towards changing that? So if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, it really helps me. You have no idea how much it helps me, my kids, and the channel. So thank you. It's easier being with someone from my own world. So take these as they resonate for your situation, right? They're all, it depends on where you're at. So again, this person, I feel like this is a message that is interesting when it comes to any of you who are in a third party. It's almost like they may not like that person, they may not be happy with them, but they stay there because it is easy in some way, like they're used to it in some way. And in order to actually come out of it and be with you, they have to have more courage. They have to be brave, right? They have to be willing to change their situation. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. Yeah, see, so I feel like this is a early message here about whether they are going to be reaching out. I feel like this is a direct answer. I'm afraid to open up to anyone. I've been hurt too much in the past. I don't know how to trust again. Okay, so we're definitely getting, to me, that's a confirmation of this energy right here of them being kind of like in a mental prison as well because of their own issues, maybe surrounding abandonment, surrounding whatever darkness that they have from their past. So now let's take a look at what are the energies around them reaching out to you, group one. What are the energies around your person reaching out to you? Well, this is good. They're definitely learning some big, big lessons here. Okay. And I feel like the biggest lesson of all is the pain that they feel in not having maybe like complete access to you at this time. If they are cut off from you, cut off from your love. I think this Empress energy is very powerful. Like when you get that in your life, it is very, very hard to let go of an Empress energy, right? Because it's just so beautiful. It's so wonderful. And when that Empress energy leaves your life, you feel very, very lost, very depleted. So this person right now is kind of living, if you've been separated for some time, they're living in memories of you. I feel like that Empress energy, like you were that Empress energy and you still are. And it's very, very hard to let that Empress energy go. Okay, so far the only sign I'm seeing though of them reaching out soon is sorry, this one right here. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. Okay, so there is some energy here, although we're not seeing it here so far. But let's see, we still have 2 more cards to go. What are the energies around them reaching out? Well, there you go. They're feeling very, very alone. So see, if you look at all of these, you feel like there's a momentum here. See, abandoned, lonely, lost. It's like there is an energy building up here of I've learned my lesson. I feel so alone. I miss you so much. I'm living with my memories of you. I feel like there's an energy here that is pushing them towards reaching out to you. Okay, so I feel like it's only a matter of time, because the pain of this separation is very, very deep for this person. Yeah. So good. I like this. Now we're getting this car, okay? Journey, action, moving forward, forward momentum. So I do feel like this person will eventually reach out to you. It may not be something as quickly as today or tomorrow, but I feel like they're definitely headed in that direction, because like I said, when you had Empress energy here and you lost it, it is a huge, huge loss. It is very hard to let that go. You will come back to that because that energy is so beautiful. It makes you feel incredible, and it's very hard to give up. So eventually, that is the energy I'm getting for you, group 1. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, you can go to livetarot.com. You can also check out the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and just check out everything that I have created there to help you on this journey. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Number 2 that chose change of seasons and the pyrite, which is right here. Let's take a look at, do they miss you? How do they feel? Then we'll take a look at what would they say to you if they could, and then we'll end with what are the energies around them reaching out to you. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Sun. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So yes, they definitely do miss you. And what's really fascinating here to me is that they know that they have some really important choices that need to be made here. They're also very much understanding right now that they need to do something about the way they communicate their thoughts and feelings. Okay, like this is very much an in and out energy, and that might be the reason why this relationship or this connection feels painful at this time. Now, for those of you who feel like you may be on a twin flame journey, I feel like you do have a confirmation here. Two of Pentacles, many people do see this as the twin flame card. So I feel like, if you were looking for confirmation, there is a beautiful one right there. But this also means that I feel that this person does get overwhelmed quite easily by things in life. Okay, so I feel like they try to be somebody, or they try to come across as someone who is very positive. Like they try to show I'm a positive person. I like to believe in the goodness of life. I try to look at the sunny side of life. I feel like they very much try to show that, and that might be one of the things that you really loved about this person. And I feel like you guys may have mirrored each other in that energy. Like you may also, group 2, be somebody who likes to be positive, who likes to look at the good aspects of life. But see, this person also has a bit of a veil, right? Like they do have something that they are hiding. Like, look, they're hiding like one eye behind this. And this is actually a black bird. Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of this energy of, fake it till you make it, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, I feel like your person has a hard time admitting that they do have dark thoughts, that there is a darker side to them that they keep away from the world. They don't want the world to see that. In the outside world, and with you, they may be the kind of person who wants to appear like they're in control. Like everything's good, all is well, I'm fine, all is good, I'm just living my best life. Like, they try to give off that image that nothing is bothering them, nothing does bother them, they can handle everything. But I feel like they do hide that darker, more weaker part of themselves. And there is a part of this person that is very scared, that feels a lot of fear. Fear about love, fear about the future, fear about if they'll end up alone or whether they will actually be able to be with you. I feel like this person, they do very much miss you, but they are very much operating from a bit of fear and this sense of like, I can't show my true self. Like, I don't know how to share that with you. I don't know how to show you or tell you that I live with these fears, that I live with these doubts and these anxieties. Like, they so need to show everyone that they are good, that they can take care of themselves. I feel like this person has come from some sort of a family environment or family situation where they had to hide their true feelings. Okay, like something in their family, like people didn't want to know what their true feelings were. So how like as a child, like if you sense that your guardians or like the people who are raising you, whether it's your parents or family, you always sense that they don't want to know the uncomfortable things. Like if you are not feeling good, if you are not feeling happy, if you're not feeling, satisfied, it's almost like they don't want to hear it. They only want to hear the good stuff. That's the energy that I'm getting from your person. And I feel like that is what they're very much struggling with, because what that's done is that that's kept them very much in a state of childhood. Like there is a regression or like what's that? Their development for many of them has stopped at that age. Like there's something within them that never actually grew older than the age in which they remember being treated this way. Being treated like your emotions don't matter so much, always suck it up. Don't show your negative emotions, always have a smile on your face, even if you're hurting inside. We don't want to see you, complaining. We don't want to see you unhappy. Like, whatever happens, just suck it up. And I feel like that was so difficult for this person that there is a part of them with this Page of Pentacles that has never grown up outside of that phase. Okay, so this is why I do feel that while they miss you, they have a very hard time telling you or communicating to you that aspect of themselves. And so this person may have ended things with you, or you may have ended things with each other, or you may have a hard time uniting or coming together because you feel like this person doesn't tell you what they're truly thinking. They always play a role. They always show you that, hey, everything's great. But they have such a hard time opening up and telling you, I've had a really bad day. I'm just really struggling right now. I'm just not happy at work, or I'm not happy in my life, or I'm not happy even in the relationship. I feel like instead of having good conversations with you to make the relationship stronger, if something bothers this person, they just suppress it. Like, they repress it deep inside them. They don't talk about it. So you may feel, group 2, that you're always in the dark with this person. You don't know where you stand. You don't know, if there's something wrong, they don't say it to you. And it may come out in other ways. Like this person may drink, they may party, they may do other things, because they don't know how to communicate their true feelings. There you go. See? Wow. There you go. So to me, this is a confirmation of what I was saying, is that in their childhood, this poverty to me doesn't have to be about them not having money, their family not having money, although that could be the case. They may come from a family that really struggled. that didn't have a lot. But I feel like this poverty is more, even than that, is more emotional poverty. You know, like this person always felt that there was an emotional struggle. They felt emotionally poor. They felt emotionally unaccepted and unsupported. They had no emotional support. So they always felt like they were begging for love or begging for somebody to understand them. Okay, so wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, there you go. This person, again, as much as they miss you, as much as they may want to be with you, I'm really getting the energy that they will not be able to be such a great partner to you until they make the decision to step into their full power. And I feel like that's what this Two of Pentacles is all about. This person really needs to claim their power. They have been very disempowered for very long, but it's all inside. Okay, on the outside, they may not seem like they are. But there is something that is very, very hurt within them. There's a hurt child within them. There's a struggling child within them. There is a weak child within them, or at least that's how they see themselves, right? So there's a part of them that wants to roar like this lion. There's a part of them that wants to just, be that strong, truly strong person that they never felt they were. But here's the irony. They've always given off the image that they are because that's what people expected. People expected them to have that outside image. But the outside image is just covering up the very scared child inside. Wow, this is a very powerful reading, Group 2. Your person is, see, sad embrace. So we're getting a recurring energy here that your person is a very sad soul, okay? They want your love. They need your love, but they're having a very hard time asking for it or accepting it because they're afraid that if they accept your love or if they open themselves up to your love fully, that they will be abandoned again and they'll end up like this person right here. Look at this person, sad, alone, not actually embraced by anybody, just embracing themselves. So see, this person feels like no matter what they do, ultimately, the only person they can rely on is themselves. The only person they end up with is them. So to me, this sad embrace is this person is embracing themselves because nobody else is loving them, right? So I feel like your person really does struggle with this. And again, I don't think that they're going to be able to be a great partner to you until they acknowledge or do something to address this. Until then, I feel like as much as they love you, as much as they may miss you if you're in separation, they're always going to maintain some distance from you. They're never going to let you get close, right? They're always going to keep you at some distance because of their fear of not being good enough, their fear of not being themselves, and their fear of not being honest about who they really are. See, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And again, I feel like this is what they lack. And again, do you see you have a mother and child here with the two hands? So I feel like there is definitely a recurring energy, something about the family support or some sort of rejection. Your person did not feel again and again that they could be themselves fully with their family members or whoever raised them, okay? They had to play a role from the time they were young. They never felt comfortable like this, like you see. So this is what they are lacking. And ultimately what happens, which I think they've also experienced in other relationships, is that ultimately they just end up alone like this. So what does it matter? Why try? Why bother? And that is where I feel like, again, they love you, they miss you, but they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe right now that relationships can work out for them. And that's not your fault, right, Group 2? So let's see what they would say to you from their higher self. And take these as they resonate for your situation. And then after that, we're going to look at the energies around whether they will reach out to you. My world is falling apart right now and I don't know how to fix it. It's not right for me to dump that on you. I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. Yeah, so I feel like you're the only person that they've even come close to wanting to confide in, right? You're the only person that they've even felt a little bit safe. And for others of you, I feel like they're trying to believe and trust in that more, you know? Like they feel like they can. Maybe they haven't fully done that yet, but I feel like it's also a journey for this person. A journey to this surrendering to your full power. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. That's really lovely. Good. I hope for some of you, this person is coming to a point where they're ready to move on from their past here. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Good. I love this. What a great message to get, especially because of all the hiding that we're seeing so far in this connection, right? Hiding their true self. So beautiful. I love that. Now, so then Spirit, can you tell us what are the energies around this person reaching out to you? See, they are definitely working on their self-worth. I feel like that's the main problem here, you know? This person has in their past felt that they are not worthy, right? That they are not worth enough to be heard, to be understood, that their feelings, their emotions don't matter to the people who, you know, it should matter to the most. So there's definitely a lot of sadness and trauma around this person's earlier life. Yeah, see? So I feel like this person right now, at least so far, we still have 2 more cards left here. They themselves don't even know. Okay, I feel like they do want to reach out to you, but they themselves don't know if they should, and if they do want to, when they should reach out to you. I feel like they're still trying to figure that out. So take that as it resonates for your situation. There is definitely something here. And see, it makes sense because what did I say before? I feel like even though this person may love you and miss you, they're not going to be a great partner to you unless they fix these issues, the self-worth, the, you know, being able to open up, being able to treasure you, see, treasure your loved ones, like to make you feel like, you know, they have your back and you have theirs, that they are truly in your life. They're not going to run away. They're not going to, you know, act like this is going to end, so might as well end now, right? Like all that behavior that is very self-defeating, they need to get over that. They need to heal from that. They need to be ready. And that is why I feel like there's a mystery energy here, because they themselves don't know when that would happen for them. Okay, so we're getting a no here as well. So, you know, I have to be honest with, you know, the energies that come through here from Spirit. So I'm not seeing this person reaching out to you very quickly or in the immediate future. I'm so sorry, group 2. But again, like I said, they may just be in such a dark place right now that even if they reached out to you, you may not even like it. Like you may feel dissatisfied. Like they may not have anything great to say to you. They may not have even made any real progress, right? So I feel like this is Spirit's protection, that yes, you guys do have soulmate energy between the two of you. Yes, there is the possibility here for love, but I feel like this person is definitely needing to work through a lot of stuff before they get there. Okay, so there may be, you know, even again with the soulmate energy, if they do eventually reach out, because you guys are soulmates, you do have that really, you know, strong connection, it may take some time. That is what I'm feeling here, because they have a lot to heal. Okay, Two of Pentacles. They have a lot of choices, decisions that they need to make in order to even be ready to be in this kind of beautiful relationship with you. So there may be a delay on this. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, these are great problem solvers for when you have questions at home. You can go to livetarot.com. You can order the decks. You can order the personal readings, as well as the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece as well. So make sure you go there and check out everything. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Protective Nest and the red jasper right here. Let's see. Do they miss you? How do they feel? We'll also take a look at what would they say to you if they could. And we will end with what are the energies around them reaching out to you. So we have the 8 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups. So yeah, yes, they do miss you. Okay. And what is interesting is I just feel like this person is coming full circle. I feel like at some point they had decided that this wasn't going to work out. Okay, so for whatever the reason was, whatever that journey was between the two of you, whatever has happened here, initially when you separated or when the communication between the two of you went down, became less and less, I feel like this person decided, you know what, I think it's best to just move on. Although it really, really hurt them. Okay, a lot of emotions. They missed you. It was so hard to let go of you. And I think initially they really did try to let go of you, even though I feel like it practically killed them to try to let go of you. 8 of Cups, they tried to turn their back. They tried to walk away. It felt like their heart was being ripped out of their, body to do that. But there was something here in the situation between the two of you that they just felt that it couldn't be fixed. You know how sometimes, this is the energy I'm getting, sometimes like you could love somebody a lot. You can have tremendous connection, chemistry, love with them. But there's something in your situation that you try to fix, and you try and you try and you try, and now you're hitting your head against the wall. Nothing's happening, nothing's changing, nothing's actually fixing. So you decide, you know what? Sometimes love isn't enough. I love you, but we are not fixing this. And whatever it is that needs to change or needs to be resolved was something they felt that it's just not going to happen. So this is why I feel like this person may have walked away from you, walked away from this connection because they felt it was hopeless, that it was never going to work out. You could not get over your problems or your issues. So I feel like they went through some very dark time where they tried. They really tried. They tried to forget you. They tried to get busy in their life. They tried to get busy in their work. 7 of Pentacles. They became very practical. I feel like before this separation, this person was a very romantic person. They believed in love. I feel like through this experience, they decided that they were going to harden their heart a little and become more practical, you know, become more about like, okay, you know, if love did me wrong and I couldn't figure it out, then let me focus on money. Let me focus on career. Let me focus on my goals. Let me just divert my attention. Let me put my attention somewhere else. But I feel like no matter how much they tried to do that, and I do feel like they tried very hard to forget you, they just couldn't. You know, it's like the pain of being separated from you, or the pain from not being able to talk to you or have you in their life every day, actually never got less. I don't know. It's a very interesting energy. I feel like they expected, oh, you know, that word, time heals. Okay, so over time it'll get better. Okay, like my heart will heal. I'll start to forget you little by little. But you know what? This person has been really, really shocked that no matter what time has gone by right now between the two of you, they feel like they saw you yesterday. They feel like if they saw you today, you guys would just pick up exactly where you left off, even if they haven't seen you or talked to you in 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Like, it's like the feeling has never changed. I'm also getting the energy of like somebody walking up to your door. It's almost like they feel like if they feel like they just see you walking up to their door like you always used to. That's a special energy. Maybe that's not for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, this person is fantasizing about the way you used to walk up to their place when you would come over. Okay, I don't know why. I'm just getting a very special image there. It's like no matter how much time has passed since you have walked up to their door or come to see them, they feel like it was just yesterday. Every day they look at that area or like they look at that place and they feel like you're just about to walk up. Okay, so they have tried, but whatever seeds they planted with you with the Seven of Pentacles, they have not been able to get rid of those. Like, you guys had a solid foundation. You had something so real, something so special that this person has not, no matter how much they've tried, they have not been able to walk away from it completely. And in fact, their greatest pain and suffering right now is the fact that you are this 10 of Cups. Okay, like they still, no matter how much time may have passed by now, they still feel like they never felt happier than when they were with you. Look at these two people sitting under the rainbow. It's very sad. It's like time has not healed. Time is not healing this person's heart. Time is not helping them forget you. In fact, I think it's doing the opposite. It's playing a game on this person and they realize it. They feel like the joke is on them, that time is actually making them want you more. It's making them more and more sad. It's making them feel like their life is more and more empty every day. Because nothing or no one, I don't even know if they're dating, but nothing and no one has come around that would actually fill this void, whether they've tried or not. You know, for some of you, I feel like maybe they try, but not really like with their full heart in it, you know. Others of you, they just really haven't tried at all. They're more focused on their material life. But either way, it doesn't matter. I feel like time and distance has made things worse for this person, not better, in the sense that they just miss you. They realize that you're not replaceable. See, I feel like life is feeling like a toil and labor to them now. Okay. I feel like you not being in their life, whatever is left in their life right now, just feels like work. Like, you know, like I just get this really strong feeling that they're just like, ugh, you know, life is icky. Fine, I go to work, I come home, I watch TV, I go out with some friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, their life just feels so ugh without you. There's no love. There's no excitement. It feels mechanical. It feels like they're living the same day over and over again. They just feel very, very dull without you. Okay, I do feel that they're starting to also, there's a side energy coming through here. I feel like they're also starting to not like their work. And that's also making it more hopeless for them. That's for some of you, not for everybody. But there is some energy there where like life is just feeling mechanical. Life is feeling like it's just one big bad habit that you have to go through every day, right? So this person really does regret that maybe the reason why you guys are not together at this time is because they had something where they had to be right. So remember I said where it feels like there was some issue, that the issue here wasn't that you didn't love each other, but the issue here was more like, is love enough to get over some of these issues that they felt like just could not be solved? And I feel like the reason why they walked away, or they felt like, you know, no matter how much we love each other, we can't come to terms, we can't agree, there's no way to resolve our problems, is because they felt like they were right. They did not give you the opportunity to even show them why they may not be looking at it from the right direction. I feel like this person really had an energy of my opinion, my viewpoint on our problems, what I think of our problems is right, and you are off or you are wrong. And they weren't willing to really open up their eyes to certain truths. That there were certain truths in this relationship that were just too difficult for them to admit to. So it's almost like they thought it's easier to walk away. Now they're discovering it wasn't actually easier to walk away. It would have been better to compromise, or to say, you know what, I'm not always right. I'm not. And yes, there are certain things that I don't want to open my eyes to. So there's a lot of regret I think this person has, but I want to see, like, is their ego going to let them reach out to you and admit to you that there is regret, that they should have done things differently? Now, these two cards are giving me some hope here. They're definitely giving me hope. See, choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. And metamorphosis, which is about them finally coming to terms with the things that they were denying and being willing to change those things, or opening themselves up to some of the truths that were here. Because ultimately it is their choice. They have to choose love, choose this 10 of Cups, or choose them being stubborn and hanging on to their own opinions, right? Hanging on to their need to always be right. Which one is it going to be? Now, I do feel with this metamorphosis, you guys are definitely mirroring each other right now. As in, if you are missing them, they are missing you. If you are deeply regretting that you guys aren't together, they are deeply regretting that you guys are not together. So there's definitely a symbiotic energy here between the two of you. You both may be thinking and feeling the same things right now, even if there's silence, even if there's no communication. You guys, you're in your energy, you're kind of in the same place right now. There's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of regret, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of missing of each other going on here. So I feel like this is your person's next challenge. Like, they're in a place right now where they have to decide, are they now willing to choose love? Is it time for them to stop choosing their opinions and to open their eyes and to bring themselves back into love, yes or no? And I think that's going to be the next big thing here. So let's first take a look at what they would say to you, and then we'll see what are the energies around reaching out. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, you have no idea how much it helps me. It truly helps me, my kids, and the channel. So thank you for your support. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? See? So there's definitely an energy here. I'm hoping this is kind of like we're just beginning to see energies of this person reaching out, asking for forgiveness if they were very stubborn, if they didn't want to, you know, look at your thoughts or care about your opinion. I'm coming to you with an offer. Wow. Will you say yes? When I offer you my hand, will you take it? Ooh, I love this. Ooh, that sounds really good to me. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds good to me. You're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. I observe you from afar. From a distance. Ooh, I don't know why I said from afar. I was just thinking that. But I do feel like there is that distance, right? I'm getting that energy of like far away, you know, like for some of you, you feel very emotionally and maybe even physically distant from each other right now. It may have been a while, you know, like there's an emotional distance, even though there's emotional pain. It was like a dream come true when we met. I never wanted that passion to end. You rocked my world. Beautiful. Yeah. So let's see, what are the energies here around this person reaching out to you? Group 3. Okay, so yeah. To me, this is just another continuing energy of how there is definitely something frozen here between the two of you. There's definitely been some distance emotionally. You know, this may have ended not very well. You know, you might feel a little bit of coldness, you know, between the two of you because there may be some hard feelings here still. There may be hurt feelings, hard feelings, resentments that came up because I feel like when somebody always has to act like they're the ones who are right and you are wrong, there's going to be resentment. Okay, that's natural. So I feel like this person knows that if they want to come back to this 10 of Cups with you, they're going to have to melt this resentment. They're going to have to address it. You guys are going to have to work your way out of whatever resentment you felt in the past. Yeah, see, so didn't I tell you they're trying to focus on their goals, their money, their, you know, career and all of that? Because I feel like they're still distracting themselves. They're still trying to distract themselves. They're still in that winter's energy. Okay, so this is good. There is definitely an energy of needing to surrender and detach away from some of the negative energies that came through in the, you know, between you guys in the past. I just feel like this person is still kind of lingering in there, a little bit in there. Like I feel like there is some energy here that we saw from the messages of them wanting to reach out. And I feel like for some of you, this person will reach out. But for others of you, I feel like it's just a matter of time. Like for those of you who this is resonant to your situation, this person may reach out to you a little bit sooner. For those of you who are kind of still in this kind of winter phase where you feel like there's some bad blood there, there's some lingering resentment, you know, there's some doubts here. It may just take a little bit longer, right? Like there's like a delay because of that winter's energy. Things need to thaw. Some things are frozen here. Yeah. So ultimately, the regret is there. And I feel like that is the main thing. Remorse, life regrets, loss. I feel like it's just a matter of time before this person's regret gets to be so deep and so bad that they just want you back in their life. Like they tried to live without you. They gave it their best shot, you know, to live without you, thinking, oh, time will heal. But time did not heal. And the regret is still there. So this is why I'm saying for some of you, the timing is going to be faster. For others of you, the timing is going to be a little bit slower. But I feel like this person will reach out. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, or if you'd like to order the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece, all of these things I've created to help you on this journey. Make sure you go to livetarot.com and check it all out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.